After opening up with her followers in a candid chat about her struggles so far to get pregnant this week, Georgia Toffolo and her husband James Watt are enjoying a last-minute bank holiday weekend away. Taking to Instagram, the former Made in Chelsea star, 31, has headed to Heckfield Place, a luxury 5-star hotel in Hampshire for a few days in the countryside. Posing for a makeup-free selfie, the star soaked up the sun in the outdoors while relaxing with a slice of Victoria sponge cake. Prices at the restored Georgian home start at £750 a night, however the website shows they have hiked the prices up to £7,500 a night for the bank holiday weekend. Just an hour away from London, their website describes the stay as a lovingly restored Georgian family home at the heart of our working estate. We are a beautiful piece of English countryside that redefines the idea of a hotel. Alongside the snaps, Toff penned, "Snuck off for the long weekend XX." Georgia shared that she had booked a last-minute weekend away with James on Friday after a tough few months. She admitted that they needed after the stress of BrewDog collapse contributed to her 5-month struggle to get pregnant. Speaking in a clip, which she shared to her Instagram story, she said, "We've booked a little last-minute trip away. The sun is shining and my God do we need it. I am so excited." In another update, Georgia later uploaded a clip of the sun setting in the countryside after she had arrived at the mystery location. She previously opened up about the lonely and crazy journey to welcome a child with James, expressing her frustration that it was yet to happen. Thanking fans for their supportive comments, Georgia took to Instagram the following day to theorize whether the downfall of BrewDog had anything to do with it. Millionaire James came under fire this year when his beer brand racked up debts of more than £500 million before collapsing into administration. Amid the company's collapse, questions arose over the company's long trail of controversy, failed enterprises, and allegations of toxic culture. Addressing the fallout, Georgia said, "I am sitting here thinking about the year. We've had so much stress. I am sure you guys have seen it all. Public stuff like the BrewDog stuff has been really difficult to navigate." Georgia continued, "And every single family across the world there's always stuff going on. I just think that coinciding with starting to try for a baby, it's been a lot for us and we're both very tough and very strong and struggled to acknowledge that it's been a tricky year. On top of my naivety, I really did just think that if you're super fit and healthy like us you get pregnant really quickly, but it isn't always the case. Sometimes there's just a lot of stuff going up that's biological, but I think all of it coinciding. It has been a difficult start to the year for the couple following BrewDog's collapse. BrewDog's new owner publicly criticized James' tenure at the company, insisting his reputation is a stigma for the brand. Irwin Simon, chief executive of Tilray Brands, laid out his plans to revive the drinks business after a £33 million rescue deal was announced earlier this month. He said he was very clear that Georgia's husband, who co-founded the company in 2008 with his school friend Martin Dickey, would not be returning, adding he had not spoken to him. It follows the closure of 38 UK bars operated by the Scottish brewery and the dismissal of 484 staff in an all-hands conference. At its peak, BrewDog operated more than 120 bars across 57 countries. However, from 2021 James was hit by allegations of a toxic workplace culture amid the company's abandonment of the real living wage in 2024. James had sought to invest £10 million of his own cash in the firm as part of a rescue deal that ultimately failed. Some 733 staff were retained in the sale, including operational staff and those working at 11 franchised pubs. He said he was heartbroken following the acquisition by Tilray, after his company was speculatively valued at £2 billion just a few years ago, only for it to be sold for a fraction of the price. On Thursday, Georgia discussed her struggle to get pregnant, sharing on Instagram, "My gut has been telling me to share this, but my head has been saying no. Oh my God, I don't know why I am gonna get upset. Something that I've been, like, really hiding. My husband and I have been trying for a baby. It hasn't happened on month 1, month 2, 3, 4, 5. According to all the amazing doctors, that is completely normal. Who knew? You only ever hear the story of get pregnant on the first try, or the second try, or it was an accident, or we've been trying for a very long time and it hasn't happened for us. We are in that really weird space. I just wish someone like me had come on and spoken about it. I am in the 2-week wait before every single symptom, or boobs, cramps in your lower tummy. They are all suggestive of 2 things. Number 1, that you're pregnant, 2, that your period is on the way. And these are 2 entirely different outcomes. It is quite lonely. Georgia and James tied the knot in Scotland in March 2024, on board a fishing boat just off the coast of the picturesque town of Gardenstown in Aberdeenshire.